What's up, everyone? So I'm back with another video today, and I came across this video about this 48-year-old woman who is, she's still on the market. She's dating, and she went on a date recently, and she posted a video, speaking about the experience. So I looked over the video and I started to analyze and study it, and all the truth is in the video. All the truth is in the video. She's 48 years old, and she's complaining about the date with this guy. But let's check it out, and let's look at it, and then we'll talk about it later.
So, I have a question because I need to know if it's me. Am I tripping? Like, am I overreacting? Has anybody else experienced this? I can't be the only one. So, I met this guy, right? We went out on a date. The first date was we went to this like bar place. It was the vibe was great. It wasn't like it was down to it was like a nice place. Okay, so I ordered a slice of pizza and a glass of wine, and he ordered a burger, fries, and his drink. Now, mind you, before we ordered the drinks, all right, he was like, "Is it happy hour?" You know, and the waitress like, "No." And then he said, "Do you offer military discount?" And the waitress like, "No, not here." So I'm just like, okay. I didn't think anything of it. I'm just like, that's something seem typical that people ask. I've never seen a man ask is a happy hour. I mean, I've seen women ask, but I don't know. I've never seen a man do it. And I'm 48. I just haven't seen it. Anyway, second date, and I told him the second date I don't mind taking a man out. I'm okay with that. Like we can take turns, whatever how you want it to be, it's fine with me. So I was like, the next date I'll take you out. So he chose this high-end restaurant. Okay, so when I get the bill's like $300, which is fine. High-end restaurants are expensive, and I'm used to paying that amount when I go to a nice restaurant. That's not an issue. I didn't hear him say anything about happy hour or a military discounting, like anything like that. Okay, so third date, we go to this his choice. He go again. We go to this Chinese like restaurant. I've never like really been to like a Chinese Korean like restaurant. I just haven't. I don't know why. I just really haven't. I've had takeout, but I never like really go in to sit down and eat. So we ordered, and he was like asked the waitress like, is it happy hour? And the waitress like, no. And he was like, do you offer military discounts? And she was like, yeah, we do. It's 5% or 10% or something like that. I can't remember. Anyway, I'm just like, I don't know. I was starting to get turned off, by that. I was just getting turned off. Anyway, so it was time to go. At the end of the dinner, he was just like, can I get a to-go box? And the waitress asked me, do you want a to-go box? And I'm like, no, I don't take food to go. That's just me. I don't like leftovers. I never like leftovers. Even when I cook something, I don't eat it the next day because I do not like leftovers. Not because I'm too good to eat leftovers. It's just never tastes the same. It's nasty to me. It doesn't taste the same. So I'm like, okay, take a to-go box. And he said, one for her too, because I'm going to take hers too. And I'm just like, I don't want it. He was like, no, I'm going to take it. I'm going to have it for lunch through the week or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, okay. So, okay. So the next day we go to breakfast, right? And then it's like, I ordered pancakes, eggs, and 2 bacons or whatever. I didn't eat the bacon. I ate some of the eggs, and I ate half the pancake. He ate most of this food, and he had like a couple of pieces of pancake. Like it wasn't even a lot. Like it was just something. It's probably if you looked at his plate, you would be like, it's not worth taking or whatever. So the waitress asked, "Do you want a to-go box?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he know I'm not going to take leftovers. He was like, "I'll take hers, and I'm gonna take mine." So I put, and I'm just like, it's not worth taking. He was like, but I can eat it for breakfast tomorrow. Okay. Then he asked her, do you offer military discount? Okay, that's fine. People do ask that. But here's my thing. I'm sorry, I pay for this one. Here's my thing. I feel like I'm running to a cheapskate, and not to say it's something wrong with that, with people that's their preference, but I feel like it's turning me off, like completely turning me off. Does anybody else have anybody else experienced that and it's been a turn off? Like, it's totally turning me off from him that it's screaming cheapskate. And I'm not a materialistic type of person, but some things you just on a date you just have to let go. And it's turning me off, and I'm like, I'm ready to just completely dump him because I just can't. I don't like that. Like, it's not making me. I'm feeling less attracted to him now because of this. I don't know if I'm tripping. Is it me? Like, what is it? And it's just little things that I see that's screaming cheapskate, or he's cheap, or he's tight, or whatever it may be. I don't know. Which, if that's his preference, that's his preference. I don't want to deal with it because I don't want to deal with somebody always saying I'm going to take her food and mine every time we go out. Like, no, some things you just cannot do. Am I tripping? Has anyone else experienced that? Oh, and mind you, I paid for it, right? And when the waitress gave me the receipt for the breakfast that we had, he didn't even bother to say, no, I got it, I'll take it. I didn't even say anything. I was just like, okay, I'm ready to go. I just paid for it. Like, it was like $40 or whatever. I didn't care. But it's just, I don't know. Like, it's just, I'm ready to just give up.
You know, this woman is very pressed about this guy, being cheap and, you know, wanted to use his military discounts, to cover the cost for food that's probably overpriced anyway. And these are one of the problems that, that men face is, it's like, sometimes, women waste resources and, they tend to want to show and prove that, they can pay for, pay higher prices. They're willing to pay higher prices for things that they really shouldn't be paying high prices for. You know what I mean? That's crazy because, this guy, he have benefits. And if you have benefits that can pretty much, help you out with lowering the cost of a bill, why wouldn't I want to apply that? And why is it that you have to shame me or, shame a man, period, because he wants to pay less for something? Why overpay for something when you don't have to? You see what I'm saying? But I can see that this is probably one of the reasons why you're still single at 48. Because 9 times out of 10, this is a habit that you've been having for a very long time. Because you're 48 and you're still looking for a man. And it's not looking good for you. You're speaking about you're being turned off. He's being turned off. You see what I'm saying? You're not thinking about how he's being turned off. And then you're going to have the nerve to come and say that, you don't like leftovers. But at the end of the day, you're serving this man leftovers because you're 48 and you're still on the market. Think about that. Think about how many times you have been leftovers. How many years of being leftovers have you been? And, I'm not, speaking personally to you because I don't know you, but any woman that's in this position and have the nerve to call a man cheap because he don't want to pay a big price for a bill for a woman that's outdated and have already expired. You have already expired. You should be blessed that this man is even on this date with you, want to spend time with you to even give you a shot. You see, oh, but no, I know what it is. I know. It's your ego. Yeah. It's your ego. It's the ego probably maybe because of your career. You're making good money, but it's not enough. Because like I told y'all before, we don't care about that. You know what I mean? You could be attractive. You can look good. That's only for the physical part. That's only for the physical part. So you may still look good for your age and all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, the things that we care about, it seems as if like women don't take that into consideration. And that's why y'all fail. That's why y'all fail each and every time. So, you're just not that girl anymore. Your time is up. Stop complaining and shaming men for wanting to hold on to their money and not wanting to spend it on an expired product. There's new product on the market. You got 18, 19, 20-year-old young, fresh, fertile that's waiting for us. They know what they want. You already had your turn. It's time to move on. And I'm out.